You and Lucas MMA fight, detailed breakdown. Who wins? Or he'd smash him, yeah? I put my hand out like this on his head. You know? I put my hand out like that on his head and just fucking palm him. Stay there, Lucas. And he'd be trying to throw big meaty hooks at me, but I'd be too much of a crafty vet. And he'd have to stop. You know what I mean? Eventually he'd gas out swinging while screaming, "Let me at him." That's what he would say. Tee hee hee, you've lost all privileges getting opened by me on DMs, by the way. You just send me pictures of poo. I'm not opening the DMs anymore. Just a heads up. I haven't got it in me to block you. You're not getting read anymore. It's going to have to be something urgent. You know what I mean? Just saying. Impression of Gaethje eating his bib while Whitman changes his diaper. Gaethje, stop chewing on the bottle lids. Eating his bib. Do you guys ever remember damping up the fuck out of your shirt back in the day around here? Dude, that was the signature. I knew it was my shirt if it had a ring around it here, dude. Just fucking, dude, monstrous little kid I was. Just dampening up the fucking collar of my shirt, just chewing on it. Always, dude. Dampen that shirt. Thank you. To my fellow Americans, anyone else hitting a little salute when you see your boys? No. Or boss or co-workers. Just me. Also got raided by ICE at work today. Okay. You'd fit in with the regular mma-guru edgelord audience of literal Mexican people. That was actually a shocking thing to me. You know? When I first got Instagram, I thought, oh, here we go. Going to have a bunch of white kids fucking messaging me edgy things. It's just Mexican kids, just fucking Gonzalez, Rodriguez, Jimenez, fucking Jiminy Crickets, this guy over here. Just edgelord Mexicans are the biggest fans of my channel, it seems. This is what I'm getting from my IG when I first made it. Latinos. Gabriel Santos versus Jack Jenkins prediction. I'm going to go with my boy Jack Jenkins, I'd say. Impression of a 14-year-old Francis eating a used napkin for dinner. Mexican here confirmed. Former Mexican here. There you go. Israel Lopez. Facts. I'm a Lopez. Dominic Lopez. These guys. This is who. So when people on Twitter say, dude, Guru and his fucking white supremacist fucking talking points, I'm like, dude, everyone who messages me like, yeah, keep being based, Guru, is just like, I didn't even mean to say Jimenez. Yeah, here, Jimenez. And he's in here, Jimenez. Every one of them in my DMs is a Mexican guy. Like, dude, I'm fucking edgy, dude. Just sending me racist things all the time. It's insane. Maybe they're not so bad, these Mexicans, though. Not far off us, I tell you. Impression of a 14-year-old Francis eating a used napkin for dinner. Shut up, man. What were you? I can't transition into that. I want to eat so tasty. I don't know. I do think the Dagestani style is getting figured out. True. But you also do have to remember that Umar is super young and still went to a close decision with Marab. True. When Islam was 29, he was fighting Doba, not Marab. Very true. Very true. Yeah, he's young. Not good enough, though. All that time, you guys. Head start by 10 years. Still making it close. It's tough. Paul Hughes picks up the sport at 17 years old. Arguably beats Usman Nurmagomedov. Been doing it since he was 1. Ooh, that's got a sting. That's got to sting the Dagestanis, chat. And that may be the theme of my videos coming out this week. Ooh, that's got a sting. Ouch. Can you imagine training like 15 years in advance of all of these other guys and they're like making it close versus you? The fuck? All that childhood bear training for... Yeah, these guys are wrestling bears at 4 years old just for Paul Hughes, the Irishman, to give him what for? Let's just face it. They're like... I actually think genetically fraud checked. Like, all they've got is the 10 years extra training. You know what I mean? It's insane. It's insane how much weaker they are from a stat, like from a, if everyone started at the same starting point, how much weaker they would be. And worse they would be at everything, you know? I've been seeing Dagestani fans melt down for a whole week. It's funny to me. Brother, how is unanimous loss close for Umar? I know, dude. It wasn't even close for Umar. I was talking about Usman Nurmagomedov and Paul Hughes, mate. I'm sorry for saying that Umar versus Merab was close. We know that was a one-sided beatdown. Is pissing off Khabib fans your favorite thing to do? Because it's hilarious. Yes, I really do enjoy it. It's just funny, isn't it? You know, when DJ did the video with him and I just tweeted, honestly, really condescending attitude from the whole team. Just million views on Twitter, all of them. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone raging about it. It's just easy to annoy them. Khabib better stop blabbering in Umar's corner. That's all I know. I know crying and as well. I saw a cry. He was tears coming out of his eyes in the corner of Umar during that fight. They tried to release the corner audio, but they wouldn't do it. Could it be a gas tank of Dagestanis and not that much of skill? Khabib got too tired in round 3. Khabib too got tired in round 3 versus Conor. True, when they don't get full control, they do typically slow down quite a bit, yeah. But then they've always got the takedown. No matter if the Dagestani is tired, it will always... Well, hang on a second. I'm talking about it like it's a fucking animal. If the Dagestanis get tired, their effort, their moves are always like they're not tired. You know what I'm saying? So they're never going to get tired and shoot a terrible takedown because of how tired they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it. That when the Dagestani gets tired, it really does go, no. No, but they don't shoot like a lousy takedown. You know what I mean? They'll still shoot full effort takedown. They just won't shoot as many if they're tired, you know? Or they'll still throw well, but they just won't throw as much. I think it's because when good Dagestani strikers are striking, they think that if this gets uncomfortable for me, I can just take him down. But when that fails, their heart rates spike. Yeah, true. It does seem like that. Yeah, if they do fail a takedown, they do seem a little bit annoyed by it more than a Merab who's at peace with being stuffed 10 times over. Pause with his takedowns. Impression of wild Dagestani stalking a goat. Brother, look at this sexy slut, brother. The way she wants me to do this, brother. She's asking for it. Dressing like that in this area. Bo Nickal has definitely seen your stuff. He mentioned seeing a clip of yours on his new podcast episode, 4047. Shout out Pickington. No way. Bo Nix. The young Nickal. Thank you for the $1 Australian. I appreciate that. Me ACL, mate. Where's his channel? It's not 4570. You said 4047. I checked. Is Bo cool now? Turns out Bo Nickal's the coolest guy in the UFC. If he did, in fact, reference me in a positive light on his podcast. Nickels and dimes. What's up, guys? Fight pass ban is fine. Just don't get banned from DoorDash and Uber Eats. Yeah, that's that Fuentes level banning. I'll be all right. Bo meat and Shane Gillis.
That just beat Aldo. That
is this what you're talking about?
Mario Batista.
Yeah.
Was he the guy that I thought everybody was mad about that because he held him on the cage for?
Yeah.
I saw some dude was like, "You don't do that to Jose. He's one of the greatest of all time, and you're holding him on the cage, foot stomping him." He's like, "I'm putting a $10,000 bounty on your head. Anyone who knocks out Mario."
Yeah, he's talking about me putting a bounty on his head.
$10,000 cash. Any UFC fighter to do it. It's like, you don't do that to Jose.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Classic, dude. Bounties on their heads, dude. He's seen it. Based Bo. Dude, Bo Nickal, people forget, man. Bo Nickal looked great against Paul Craig. The hype is still alive. Bo Nickal looked amazing against Paul Craig. I tell you, amazing. People forget, man. Paul Craig's a marauder. And Kalaev lost to him, not Bo Nickal. Thank you very much. That's true as well. Funnily enough. Fight choosing other sports and not watching the UFC is insane to me. Check how shit UFC 3. I know how shit it was. We've been over these cards before, mate. Might genuinely be the worst. Landover Natakome. Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm aware of how shit it was, dude. Some of these fucking cards back in the day. Which is why a lot of people see like UFC 312 and think, oh my God, how fucking awful this is. And I'm like, dude, you never understood the true struggles of some of these UFC 2 something cards. Remember when Nunes had just got the belt and they kept putting her in main events? And then they would put like Cyborg versus Yana Kunitskaya as a main event. Like, it was horrible when they first started that female featherweight division. Yeah, that is a shit card. That's the Australia card. Adesanya Silva main event with a co-main event of Lando Venata versus 6-6 Marcos Rosa Mariano. Fucking insanity, I tell you. Insane. Could it be a gas tank of Dagestanis and not that much of skill? Khabib got too tired in round 3. Khabib too got tired in round 3 versus Conor. True, when they don't get full control, they do typically slow down quite a bit, yeah. But then they've always got the takedown. No matter if the Dagestani is tired, it will always... Well, hang on a second. I'm talking about it like it's a fucking animal. If the Dagestanis get tired, their effort, their moves are always like they're not tired. You know what I'm saying? So they're never going to get tired and shoot a terrible takedown because of how tired they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it. That when a Dagestani gets tired, it really does go, no. No, but they don't shoot like a lousy takedown. You know what I mean? They'll still shoot full effort takedown. They just won't shoot as many if they're tired, you know? Or they'll still throw well, but they just won't throw as much. What's up, Raw OG? Is it the other way? No, this is the real one. He's still dissing Umar. Yeah, let me have a look at what Marab's up to. He's trying to win me over as a fan, I tell you. I can't believe I can't get into Fight Pass for 3 straight days. What's going on, chat? Am I... What's going on here? Did they fucking kick me off? What's going on here? Like, what's going on here, Pally? I may have prayed that MVP's dad came back from the dead and molested Shara Magomedov in the cage during my prediction video. So we'll see how that one goes down. Did you see Poatan scaring Ariel in his studio with his war cry? I did see that, yep. You see Jamal's girl eyeing Yuri at the bar? Don't do that, though. She's allowed to look at him. You know? Don't do that. She was, like, looking him up and down, but, like, she's allowed to look at him. You know what I mean? Like, she looked down and looked up like, wow, that's Yuri Praska in front of me. She's not... Don't do that. She wants a real man. Yeah, don't do that shit, dude. I knew that shit was coming. I saw the clip and I thought, oh, they're going to fucking run with this about all that. You know? Dana realizing I saw the video of her eyeing him up, but it's not. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. Moicano, Tom doesn't really like you. I know he doesn't. I know. I get that vibe from a lot of these. Yes or no, chat? Not about Tom Aspinall. Just separately. Yes or no? Fighters are like... I think everyone hates that I have any level of influence. And they have to kind of go along with it. You know? Because I feel like if they don't go along with it and don't interact, then you guys kind of harass them too much. So they kind of have to go along with it a bit if they're in any way involved. And I kind of need to be careful who I start supporting. You know what I mean? I don't want to rope them into a, forced sort of quasi fucking relationship. You know? Go MMA, you say the wrong thing and I can neutralize a source of your income in a snap of the fingers like that. You little leech parasite human. Add that to the outro of your fucking video.